Okay, we'll turn that nice tune off. People seem to like that one. That's a pretty good one. It just goes on for a little while. Sweethearts, it's called, by Track Tribe. They're a pretty cool little band there in the Google list. Let's see. Do my normal checks. Jason's made it here for the first time. Hello, Jason. Glad you can make it. Let me see if my mic's working. Yeah, good. SOC's here like normal. Ben is here today. Crazy, I just spent the last few hours testing 308 on the Mouflon herds in the private area. Yeah, we're gonna look at 308, I guess. Some people were having trouble with it as well, so we'll take a look. Let's take my finger painting off of the screen. Worked on that for a good 8 hours, doing that moose finger painting there. I'll click that off. Oh yeah, I was on Nez Perce, checking on something. So we'll go back. We're over in Finland. Finland forevermore for a while. Load in here. We'll get the 308 on. We gotta still walk around, try and find those bunny zones. But there's a lot of reindeer around there we can practice the 308 on. Toothless has done some research. 308's one of the ones he was looking at. I think he's done through most of them now. Send me a little PDF. So I've got some info to go on it. The ammo changes, I know I haven't looked at very many very thoroughly. I looked, you know, kind of did a summary look at them all. And now that more details are coming out, some are good. Like the 270 selection is good. They're all different. And you can sort of find a role for each one. The 7mm PRC is kind of a mess. It's kind of a mess. The 7mm PRC. And some of the ammo is kind of a mess because some of them, the hollow point acts like you would think it was, like not the polymer tip, like the normal hollow point acts like you would think it would, like doesn't penetrate as far, does cavity earlier. But some of them, like the 7mm PRC, this one penetrates farther and does the cavity farther than the polymer tip. And they're all kind of the same weights, pretty much. So you have some where the soft point, you know, penetrates farther, which can make sense. But then you have some where the hollow point penetrates farther than all the other ones. And then you have some where the hollow point doesn't penetrate far. And then you can... yeah, some of them make sense and some of them do not. It's going to be... You almost have to ignore the type of ammo it is. Because, like here, this hollow point... So the 7mm PRC hollow point's acting like polymer tip. Like you would think a polymer tip would act like. While these ones are acting more like a normal hollow point. So it's almost like they got them backwards. So I don't know. It's almost better just to ignore if it's polymer tip or hollow point or soft point and just get their own numbers. Just go by the name. I don't know. It's a little messy, this ammo change, when you really start going into it. Okay, a bunch of people popping in chat. I have my glasses on, so I might be able to see tonight. Put my glasses on for the first time. It took a bear down in the area from just over 300. Nice. Yeah, the 270's doing that as well, that main cartridge anyways. Buckeye Creek's here. Love your channel. I have trouble catching it live, but be careful. The Eurasian moose are much smaller than the westerns. Yep. I don't want to be tricked by that, right? John Snyder's here. Hello, fellow humans, he says. And we's here. I don't like the execution of the ammo types. To me, it looks like NRG tried to please everyone. Well, if they tried to please everyone, that's kind of against what they normally do. They sort of just pick something to work on, really. I think it feels more like they had Jim who knows ammo, he did the 270, and then Bob, who works in accounting. He did the 7mm PRC. And then, you know, Susan, you know, just was in charge of 308, so she just made them all the same. Or what? it's like a different person did each one, because there's no pattern or anything. So it's just, well, we'll do what we can for what we got. Yep, hello, Jason. So on my other screen, I don't know if I'm going to load this up or not, because it's going to be hard to see. I got to figure out a way to sort of display the statistics and stuff. But a lot of the measurements we're going for about 150 meters, you know, to compare. Just a short middle range shot. I don't do much over 200 anyways, 250 or so. But the 270 sits in a good spot. And we're going to be doing the 308. Now this is going to take me a minute to sort out. Oh my goodness, where's the 308 stuff? Just because it doesn't follow any pattern. It's not like the 270. So I haven't used any of these really, except for my summary thing here. So let me just take a quick look. We've got the core, Remington, 180 grain. This is the polymer. We got the Barnes TSX, which is lighter, which is the hollow point. We got another core, soft point. We got one of each. Soft point's the same weight. Soft point's looking the similar numbers. Yep. So these two are very similar. We'll tackle these two first. Yeah, because they're hitting about the same energy over reasonable distances. So basically we're just looking at this first just to try and get an idea of what we're going to be bumping into here. Do they change how far they travel? Okay, apparently the soft point carries energy a little better. I wonder if I recorded that in my notes. Did I record that the soft point worked better? I did. Let me go to the... Oh, yeah. Is this how they're listed in the store? Let me just double check. I don't want them mixing me up here. Bear with me. We're going to sort out the 308. Take a closer look. I want to figure out what I'm in for here first so I can know what to watch for. And I can't see chat at the moment. Oh my goodness, stuff's already happening. Bear with me, guys, while I sort this out. Joshua, yeah, in real life, a box of 20 rounds of 308 is $55 and 7mm PRC is $60, depending on the brand. Right? So it's about the same, eh? But the 7mm is supposed to hit harder, right? Daddy Strong, hey! Hello there. Daddy Strongface. Did you change your name? Because I have you on... Don't I have you on my little, super chat thing and member thing? Hold on. Are you Strongface Llama, or do you just change your name around, do you? Oh, okay, gotcha. People confuse me with all the names, so thank you for the membership again, and thank you for the super chat, always helpful. Gonna keep my channel going into the end of September here. If it seems to be going well. We'll keep chugging along. Thank you very much for that. MP Texas here. Howdy Bumblebee says, I hope all's good in Canada. Yep, everything's good. Oh, he already found Llama. He knows the name change. Alfred says, oh good, only a few minutes late. Loving the videos. Thank you, Alfred. What's Joshua saying here? That's why the 30-06 Springfield is way to go, but I'm curious, do they have the Winchester Deer Hunter XP and Extreme Point and Power Point in the game Bumble by any chance? I don't know. In the 30-06? I don't even know what the 30-06 has. Haven't got there yet. I got to take it bit by bit here. This is a lot. 30-06 Federal. Bonded tip. Power Shock. Barnes TSX seems pretty standard for what they're putting into the game. .308 and the bunnies? Yeah, we gotta go find the bunnies for that mission. Alright, I got distracted. I want to see if they're listed in the store the same order that they're listed in the encyclopedia so I don't get myself confused. Because NRG did that thing, the 7mm PRC and the 375, they put the free rounds in the middle. And anyways, it's the small things here, guys. It's the small things that can confuse me. Ammo. Okay, so if we're going to the 308, they got the core, the Barnes, and oh wait, okay, what do they got? They got the polymer tip, the hollow point. Yeah, they got it in the same order, right? Yeah, they got it in the same order. Good. So when I did the quick measurement, I indeed concur. So they got the encyclopedia correct, it looks like. Because this stuff can be questionable. Sometimes they had some numbers backwards too, so it confuses things more. But their little ballistics graph has the core, or the soft point, holding energy better. And I measured that as well. Right, because it's at the 150. Yeah, okay. So I just want to make sure my info's like matching theirs. Yes, okay. And then the hollow point's going to be the worst performing is what I got. And the soft point's supposed to be the best. Okay, but let me see how that matches with Toothless's thing. So we can get some kind of starting point here. So I know you can't see the screen, you also have to bear with me. These two hit about the same energy, about, you know, the 150 meter mark or so. Oh no, now Toothless has them out of order. Never mind. He doesn't have them in the same order that this is in. Great, this is going to confuse me even more. No, he's got the soft point hitting harder. Soft point is indeed hitting harder. Cavity damage is going further. So we've got a thing here where these weigh the same, about the same energy, but the soft point's performing better than the polymer tip. So is that realistic? I don't know. I always heard polymer tip would be, if all the other stats are the same, that polymer tip would be the one to kind of go for, and they're all tier 5. So in theory, the soft core, not hardcore, the soft point core, we gotta stay PG, is going to be the strongest around here. The upper tier 5 or the 308, apparently. So the cavity damage is the longest and spread out the most. It's performing better than the polymer tip. And then we have the hollow point, the Barnes TSX, which is lighter, right? It's lighter, but it's hitting around the same energy as this, but I have it dropping off more. So that makes sense. So we got the 308. Oh no, yeah, only slightly less with the hollow point. But the hollow point's sort of acting like you'd think. Okay, so this one's making a little bit of sense. Just because Toothless has this thing not in the same order here, so it kind of threw me. Yeah, so this is making a bit more sense now. So the hollow point's acting more like you'd think. So this isn't bad. So, okay, so the soft point's going to penetrate in the farthest with the longest cavity. Polymer tip's going to be in between. Okay, 308 it's making more sense to me now. All I gotta do is remember that. You guys remember that. Okay, so 308's making sense. And the reason the 270 soft point didn't go in as far is because it was a much lighter grain on the 270. Okay. That's making more sense. I gotta try and remember it now. Okay, let me guess. We'll get set up. We'll get going. It'll be an hour in before I actually figure out what in the world I'm doing with the ammos here. Let's get rid of the PRC for now. This one's a little bit of a mess. Again, we're gonna put away our guns nice. And I'll get to the chat just a second. I gotta keep my brain working on the correct path. Let's throw the shotgun away. We're gonna need a shotgun though, so we'll sort out the shotgun. Which one haven't I used yet? Let's do the Wingmaster. And then do I still have lots of ammo? I still have lots of ammo. Okay, and then to help me, I gotta put the buckshot next, and then the slugs. Okay, so we're gonna bring the pump action 870, and then we're gonna pop over here. I'm not gonna use any scope, I don't think, or sight on that one. Let's find our monoblock, the classic monoblock. Now the model and how like the look of the rifle's kind of grown on me. Especially the RMAD after a while. The RMAD is like, it looks better in game than it does in this little screen here. Kind of grown on me. Let's throw our fancy Bushnell on here and back to the store because I don't think I bought the 308 ammo. Okay. Refresh. Polymer tips middle. Hollow point does what expected, and the soft point. I'm going to keep calling it the soft core. The soft core point. Let's buy a few. Good. Back storage. And then we can start walking around looking for reindeer and bunny rabbits. There. Okay, hollow point next. Soft point. We got it. I think. Alright, let's check our mission. Yeah, so I walked around last night in this little area over here, and man, only found like the one bunny rabbit. Way over here. I don't know where they're hiding. So we'll try this little circle. As far as I know, the toolkit isn't been updated yet. Alright, I gotta jump over to chat. I'm missing stuff. How do you change ammo once you buy it in the store and have it equipped on the controller? Oh goodness, Thomas Jefferson, I don't use a controller. I think you just hold down the ammo button. Whatever ammo change, or the reload button. You hold down the reload button. I don't know if someone's answered you yet. The 50 PMG. The holy hand grenade, yeah. Hey, Frognix here. Soft point is meant to also cause more expansion damage. To my understanding. My understanding is hollow point expands on impact and polymer tip's supposed to expand more, but in farther, and the soft point is just there's less expansion but more penetration, but the polymer tip is still supposed to pen further in real life, but then there's all this thing, and this isn't real life, so we're just sorting through it. Yeah, designed for accuracy. Polymer tip has always been much better than soft points for me in real life. I use polymer tip 270 bullet for Sika, follow, and reds, and I use polymer tip 50 grain. That sounds real light. Oh yeah, for the foxes. There you go. Yeah, the people I've been talking to. Here, I'll start walking around looking for bunnies. The people I was talking to, trying to educate myself. I know some pretty smart people out there in the internet world when it comes to ammos. And they're just like, if money wasn't an object, you go polymer tip every time for hunting, for the most part. You got the best ballistic coefficient, and you got cavity damage that, you know, starts further in and is more controlled, they call it. Where people use soft point for more penetration, but mainly just because it's cheaper. All the materials used and everything, right? I didn't even read what this was. Resting often. What time is it? Okay, so that's alright. Oh, and Jason Bevan's here. He's an expert. Polymer tip is added to hollow points to allow expansion at lower velocity and increase aerodynamics. Basically same as SP, just more accurate. Yeah, it looks like it would be. In soft points, it's cheaper to produce, is my understanding, so... People just can't afford the polymer tips, and if they're not shooting that far, it doesn't really matter. The deer is going to get smucked at 200 meters with any of them, so... The TSX is just monolithic and has a lower density and usually lighter, and with the TSX it needs higher velocity to expand. Alright, cool. I'm going to forget most of that, though. You hang on to that knowledge, James. I have so much info in my head right now. I can't keep it all straight. Let's see, you guys talking amongst yourselves? Good. Talking about silencers. Very well. I hear Hunting Unlimited's gonna have silencers. Okay, James with some more knowledge. Did anyone write down the energy of weapons pre-update? I could swear they just put the default ammo pre-update as free ammo. Yeah, they put the default ammo as the free ammo, but it got reworked. So all the default ammo has changed. All the energy levels have been brought in line with more of like the real world counterparts, which means they all got weakened over range for the most part. And yes, we wrote it down. I've done a quick comparison, and we still have all the charts and stuff from before. But they changed the energy level a couple times on the old system, so I have a couple different charts. But regardless, the old numbers aren't going to be very important very much longer, because we're only looking at the old numbers now because it's a new change. And soon, you know, soon as this is just going to be the norm, so we're not going to need to worry about it too much. But for now, the moral of the story is they all got nerfed for over a distance. To different degrees. Would love to go hunting in Ireland. Really, I know nothing about hunting in Ireland. Didn't even know there was much hunting in Ireland. Oh, we found an eating zone. We got a story.
Friend in the woods, or as the locals call him, Willow the Wisp. He sports lanterns on his antlers, guiding hungry creatures to food, or leading them to the afterlife if he arrives too late. At least that's what the story tells.
And what's the truth?
Truth is boring, but I'll share it with you once you back some hairs.
Alright. Good, we're learning about Willow. And we do have some bunnies, I hear. You can't afford depleted uranium. That's what we need, the depleted uranium round. From Fallout or whatever. No tax on... Oh, okay. Hello, Megan. Did y'all see the THQ update that they're releasing? Yeah, I've been mumbling about it on the stream. Can you point me to some hare feed zones? I can show you the ones I found. I found this one right now. So just northwest of the thingy. And then I found one over here. Just south of this little camp. That's all I found. They're kind of hard to find. Wasn't the 270 bullet on launch a boat tail copper jacket hollow point? I don't think so. But I can't remember. Oh, you're already heading out, James? Alright. Stream's too late for me. Oh dear. Well, you know, the rest is more important. Getting rest is more important. Well, they do need a good hunting game on mobile. I mean, Fishing Planet moved to mobile. I don't know how it's doing there, but I think it's doing fine. And then I wonder if it's going to be free to play or not. You almost have to go free to play on mobile. Oh, here's a bunny. Or a hare. Adult female. Adult male. Adult female. Arctic fox. We might as well take a bunny while we're here, just to start the action. Sounds like half an hour in. Oh, that worked fine. There they go. Some nice yellow shells. Oh, got another zone over there. So basically just collecting zones. Grey wolf spook, that's fine. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of pellets in that one. That's a lot. And they're still just walking around. I won't grumble about that yet. Look what? Didn't he run away? I'm not even gonna bother. Get out of here, bunny. Get. Where you going? Maybe this is the other feed zone. Oh no, still on top of that one. Oh, I'm not supposed to shoot the bunnies? Uh-oh. Not many hunters in Ireland, but we do have sika, fallow, and red deer, and lots of them. Apparently we have... What in the world is a mootjack deer? I've seen one. Huh. Wasn't Pokemon Go a hunting game of a kind? I suppose it is. Hunting the Pokemon. I can't say I ever got into Pokemon, though. I tried Pal World. It was a little too weird for me. A little too weird. Oh, his feed zone's probably going to be this way or this way. Let's just mark it down here somewhere. Since the mobile version is made by another dev team, I support it. Additionally, money for the development. Yeah, see, people are seeing that it's taking resources away from Wave the Hunter, like the console PC one, but it's not doing that. The resources would have been set aside for a new project. And if, like, the mobile game didn't exist, this resources still wouldn't be there for the normal Way of the Hunter. So in both scenarios, where the mobile game is being developed or the mobile game's not being developed, Way of the Hunter PC and console has the same resources either way. Like, they were never going to get those resources, so it's pulling nothing away. People just don't, you know, there's a lot of people on the internet and they just don't understand kind of the business side of it. Like, I don't have any inside knowledge of it, but I know that they would have, like, it's a huge business, the publisher. They're going to allocate resources for their existing product, and then they're going to allocate resources for their new mobile product. They have a different team. They're not, you know, if the mobile thing wasn't there, they still weren't going to give them the resources. So it's no harm. It will only help Way of the Hunter because it brings more eyes on the brand or the, yeah, I guess it's, or the IP, I guess, or whatever. And then the more eyes on it, the more popular the game is to Remington and Steyr and other things. More Kawasaki UTVs. So it's just more eyes, and when they go talk in their business ends of things, they now have numbers from the PC world, the console world, and the mobile world, and any kind of investor in the outdoor equipment thing is going to be like, oh, nice, you're on mobile. We hear mobile's great. Lots of people there with phones, and it's the business side of things. The downside to it, of course, is the PC game and the console going to suffer due to the fact that, like, if it's a direct one-to-one port, are they going to, like, withhold some more complicated features so that, you know, they don't want to overcomplicate the mobile version? I doubt it, but I don't want to get in a scenario where they're like, oh, that's good enough kind of thing. Well, I guess they're sort of already there in a way. I don't know. I need to find another bunny zone. Another bunny zone. See, I basically just want to go around a circle. Because they don't have the zones very far, usually. So I'll swing around down here. See if anything else glows. Why am I not supposed to shoot the bunnies yet? Guess what Barry said? I can make more bunnies appear. I vaguely remember that at some point 30-06 and 308 default ammo was 165 grain poly tip and 243 was a 77 or... Okay, yeah, they might have changed it. I compared a few of them because I had both versions running at the same time. Sort of. I had the beta of this and then I was switching back and forth, and the ones I looked at were the same. I didn't go through them all, though. Like, I just noted that the ones I looked at were the same, and I'm like, oh, okay, most of them probably are. I only have so much ambition to find all the nooks and crannies. Munchak is a little Asian deer, I think. They are smaller than a roe deer, and they grow small antlers and tusk-like front teeth. I don't know much about... I never heard about them. There's the musk deer that's in Call of the Wild. That has little fangs. What's this? This is like a fox or something. Yeah. Well, let's clear the little fog of war down here and then go back up. Maybe find something to use our 308 on. But no one's telling me why not to shoot the bunnies, so it must be a spoiler of some sort. Maybe one of the endings is how many hares did you eliminate? No, the bum fam. Hello, Nunya. Alright, we're just gonna sneak out this way. I noticed the southeast area is a lot of quiet spots, but I think all the animals are drinking, so... Or a lot of them are. Right now. I'll get up to do a jog. It's easier for me to read the chat if I'm doing a little sneak thing. Move, Lon. Here's the water hole. It's drink time for tier 5. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Mature female. Adult. What's this one? Looks like a female too. We got guys barking at me over here. Oh, we got more. Look at them all. Yep, they are out to drink. So, she's going to be target practice, I think. 150, it's perfect range for this game, I think. Not a spoiler, you're going to have to get 3 after finding feed zones. Oh, okay, well you can just move the game forward here, right? That sounds easier than finding the feed zones. Much love. Hope you're well. I hope you are well too. What's up? How's hunting going? Oh, we just kind of started. I'm always a slow getter going because I always talk about the setup and all that before going. People find it interesting. Stoner Racing's back again. Okay. What are they doing? Are they moving out? What are they moving out? It's still the drink time. Style the drink time. Hey, he's gonna be a big guy. Alright, so I've already forgotten. Should we start with the strongest round and work our way down, maybe? So in this case, if I remember correctly, it should be the soft point. Should be the soft point. We'll load that in. We'll bounce over to my other screen here for a second. Just so I can keep learning. Yeah, there's not a big energy difference here. Or cavity. Yeah, there's not a big energy difference between the three. Soft point's got a couple hundred more at this kind of range. But it's not make or break. I don't think it's going to be a huge issue as to which one to pick at this kind of range. I think it's probably not going to matter too much. They're already headed out to the rest zone. They must be traveling. Must be far away. That's all right. We can try. Like if I'm reading the numbers correctly, which I'm probably not. I mean, what's this one compared to the 270? Yeah, see, the soft point that we got loaded here, the soft point 308 is running numbers like that 270 polymer tip, which does really well. But the 308 extends the cavity damage further. So in theory, the 308 soft point should be even better at quartering shots than the polymer tip 270. And the polymer tip 270 is an excellent cartridge. So I'm expecting great things from this soft point. 308. I'm expecting great things here. Now they're going to probably walk away while I'm mucking around, but I'm trying to learn. Trying to learn, and I can't remember anything. Because this is just the core. The core locked. And this is just the core tip. So they're just the core. I'm going to get them all mixed up. Core and the core. Alright, where is she? Yeah, she's getting out there now. That's alright. And also, they when they get out too far, there's also a bug right now where the bullets aren't lined up with the zeroing. It's slightly off. Most shots are hitting a little bit to the left and a little bit high. If you watch where the hunter dot is ending, or the hunter sense dot's ending up. Oh, there she is in the back, is she? So we now got a 200 meter shot, but that's okay. That's alright. Wind doesn't matter. It's a heavy wind, but of course that's bugged. Okay, we've got a moving shot here. Right? Yeah. Oh, she's standing still there now. You're gonna step forward. Oh, I got the Hunter Sense dot back on. You might want to use the Hunter Sense dot. See, it's aiming. It's aiming okay there, but it is still aiming left. Ah. Satisfying. Satisfying shot right there. You know what? We're not even going to go too far. We're not even going to go too far. We got an old one right here. I don't even need to I don't even need to scan that. 200. See, drops a little left. Yeah, see, it's pulling us slightly to the left. So we're gonna take another shot. That was nice. That was nice. That 308 there. Soft point. You gotta like it when they fall immediately. That's pretty much what I'm going for now. To drop them immediately is what I'm aiming my shots eventually to do with all this new info. Try and get the balance right without with keeping the hunter score high. Extra challenge. Ooh, that one's she's quartering away right there. So I'm not too sure about that one. I got a little impatient. I want to see what it could do. She might get away. That one might have failed. That one might have failed. That was my impatience. Well, we know where they are. I think it's her right here, right? 350. Oh, that's a weird number. 350. I think this is her. Hold still. You're a bit too far. This is going to be a weak hit coming in. Ah, she's She's turning right in. There we go. Find a nice blade of grass there to chew on for a second. Alright, she's down there now, so we should be able to collect her. Let's go check things out. Holy, stream's popular tonight. People finding it now. The excitement for the map is still there, eh? Saw 3 male bears together, but we're all young. Ah, they're just the baby bears, Barry. They haven't gone off on their own yet. Mama bear probably still around. Panamera's there. Good, how are you? The devs sure didn't speed up the ducks floating in. Drink a cup of coffee while waiting. Says SOC. Yeah, that's they can probably speed that up a little bit. That would be okay. I would go for that. I'm gonna keep my eye out for these rabbit zones. But I might swing around this lake. I'm not gonna do any more shots till I collect here, because I'm gonna forget what I was doing. This first one was nice and solid. So I'm expecting to see a nice sort of even kind of cone going through there. So this should hit awfully... where did I hit her? Didn't I mark where she was? Oh no, wait, they started walking this way. They walked away this way, right? Down there, here's their game trail. Follow the game trail, I'll find them. There she is. Yeah, so if we pop over here, I'm going to take another look at the little toothless sheet here. Yeah, that's it's the 308 soft point. Yeah, very similar, sort of in comparison. If you're going to compare the two to that 270, it's hitting about the same energy, but the 308 spreading the energy out longer throughout. So it's going to be this longer cone. So yeah, 308 should be better at quartering shots than that 270 polymer tip, or this soft point here. And that 270 is crazy good at it, so I expect great things from this cartridge. There's a solid wham right there. Yeah, so there's your more like uniform cone. Now it's extending as it travels on. And I'm just gonna see if that matches Toothless's thing here. Oh, he does got it, yep. He's got it all color-coded. I'll show you a picture quickly of what I'm looking at. The problem is it's too small for me to put up on stream, and it's too wonky for me to throw it up on stream and then like zoom around and stuff. But what I can do, just so you guys can see, and people watching later can see what I'm looking at. Toothless did a fantastic job. He's doing an amazing job. I gotta find where in the world clip that too, right here. So I put this up on the screen. Hopefully it works. There, this is kind of what I'm looking at. It's going to be probably pretty hard to see on there. But you can see the 270 and the 308. And you can see sort of the color coding as it gets darker. As it gets darker, that's where the cavity is peaking. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Just to sort of look, just to sort of see. And the 308's right in the middle, and the soft point's the one that's in the middle of the middle, the middle of the middle of the middle. And it does indeed show that the cone is getting stronger as it moves on. Now, the difference here, I don't think you need to plan your shot over. Because it's still plenty of cavity damage, but it does peak more here, but it's just mainly spread out. I don't think it's going to matter too much that it peaks later on, just because I don't think the difference is that much. And I don't, well, that's kind of going to come back to the fact that I think this is going to be an excellent quartering shot cartridge to do. Like, it's going to be like, if you're coming in from the rear quarter here, the cavity's going to peak later on, and that's where your organ's going to be. So yes, I mean, I think this is going to be like a top quartering cartridge. So if you're lining up a shot and you're quartering in, switch to this one. This is probably going to perform better than that 270, I'm thinking. And the 270 is phenomenal, so that's cool. So see, this is the part of the ammo stuff that's really cool that we can look at. So yeah, I mean, fine on a broadside. I mean, most things okay on a broadside. The trouble with broadside and these cones that spread out too far is if you kind of nick the lung or something like that, and then you don't get all the cavity damage, then the pen's in there too short, or like the pen damage isn't in there long enough, and you might not get a kill. And that's when you want the reverse. You want a cartridge that peaks early on. So that's cool. Okay, I'm feeling better on the 308 now. Feeling better on that. Way better than the 7mm PRC. I still think that one's a mess. But I'll have to revisit that at some point. So this guy was hit up here. I just want to check the original hit thing. Like, it was quartering away, which it should be okay to do. But there was a good amount of distance there, and my shot was probably bad. Like, that's just a skill issue. It was turning. Like, what was the hit? Like, where was the original hit? Right here? Yeah, so it was a bad shot on my part. It shouldn't have been a shot I took. So I can't blame the cartridge on that one. And I lost my stream. Oh, here we go. Panamaris, waiting to see what province you're going for work. Sounds like an exciting job. Ben says, works great for head-on single lungs as well. Yeah, I think that's just sheer energy. Because it's hitting for a good amount of energy. That's like 3,200. I didn't see what that one was, but should be hitting about 3,200. And that's plenty for a tier 5. But that peak cavity was outside of that first lung. It's geophysics. It can be interesting, can also be very boring. Sounds important. What do we have here? This was the good shot. This was a good shot. There she is. So yeah, I can already recommend this soft point on the 308. Maybe even more so than the 271, unless there's other factors that we can't see. So here's the quartering shot, a good example. It was just quartering way too much. Like, that's not even a quarter. That was pretty much shooting from the back. See, you can't blame that one on the cartridge there. That was a bad shot. I'm turning too much. Like, I took the shot, she was still sort of quartering, but now she's like being a slinky. So yeah, that was just a bad call on my part. And here we go. This is just a broadside, so this is similar to what we just did. Didn't even need the cavity on it. Just hitting so hard. Alright, very good. Just looking for minerals to start new mines, essentially. Cool. Alright. So I didn't find any bunnies. Let's head back this way. And then we'll decide what to do next. And while I'm going forward, I'm going to look at the little chart again. Because I'm probably going to switch to the polymer tip. I just want to see what the difference is. The polymer tip, so it's not going to pin as far. It hits with less energy. You know what? It's very similar to the soft point. The only difference is 200 joules less or so, or 150 or so. Yeah, yeah, okay. So this is going to be a little trickier. The only difference is like 200 joules or so, and like the other core, the polymer tip core this has. It's just sort of like a slightly lighter soft point, as far as I could tell from the cavity thing here. The cavity pin is the same length, and then it peaks a little less, like a little earlier, but that's just because it's hitting at slightly less energy, so the cone is just slightly smaller. So that's not a very exciting change there. So I'm not too sure, like, when you would use the core polymer tip 308, when the soft point is doing the exact same role, but better. Unless you need, you know, you switch to it in case you're worried about meat loss or something, but it's only like a 200 joule change. Like, it's not even going to be a huge thing. So that's kind of a bummer, unless there's something else going on there. It looks like the polymer tip isn't really going to be a useful thing here for the 308. More reindeer. Maybe there's some other part to it we don't know yet. That's the run of mouflon herds where you're running to. There's mouflon herds? There's wolves. They're kind of in a spot I can't see. We might move on without them. Oh, Excalibur's back. Welcome back, Excalibur. I'm late, but you're here. Oh, thanks a lot for that. A little super chat from Excalibur. Hopefully the Discord situation works out for you. Sorry I couldn't help anymore. I've had the situation come up before where someone comes in and had issue with the Discord. And I just can't really get involved with it. But I think you got my message there. I think you got it in the comment thing. Some instructions. Oh, you're back in. Okay, so you just had to change the pick and away you go. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad. Because when you said that, I'm like, oh, that's kind of odd. He seems like a good person to me. I mean, supporting the channel, always hanging out. You seem to be all right to me. So I was kind of surprised, and then, but I can't really do anything when it comes to that's the publisher that runs the Discord, THQ Nordic, and they're a little strict on their stuff. But I'm glad you're back in, so that's cool. It was weird that was my profile pic for a month, and I never talked politics, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's... Oh, I didn't even see these guys. Sitting here talking, not paying attention. Yeah, that's been a month, and then it's probably somebody just complained to one of the mods or something, and then... Or maybe one of them seen it or whatnot. It's just a no politics thing. It makes sense. Like, it's an okay rule. I messed up, too. I posted, being Canadian, when King Charles or whatever took the throne. I did an AI image, like a thumbnail, of him sitting in his, like, just like a suit and tie with a rifle, out hunting. And I posted it in there. I thought it was kind of funny. But yeah, I got in trouble for that too. Because, yeah, see, being Canadian, I don't think of the royal family as political, even though they, of course, are. They're just like celebrities everybody kind of teases about. But the rest of the world will see it as political. So I was like, oh, whoops. Look at the wolves howling. I'll find this bunny zone here soon enough. Oh, we're on another game trail. Arctic fox on the game trail? They don't leave a game trail, do they? Maybe that's just a coincidence? Oh no. Well, that's different. Are they really Oh, because I don't think the red foxes leave a game trail. They leave their footprints, but not an actual, like, path. At least not that I ever noticed. Yeah, this is definitely, unless it's just coincidence that they're on another path. Yeah, because here's a reindeer one. My guess is the polymer tip will expand less, thus penetrate deeper. Yeah, yeah. I see where you're coming from, Doug, but Toothless already did the measurements though. It actually penetrates. Wait just a second. Where did it go? No, it penetrates the same distance. It just has, and it's the same cavity shape. It just has less cavity damage, slightly less cavity damage, but that's only because it's hitting at less energy. That's it. It's the exact same. Like, cavity cone shape. It's basically hitting with the soft point, but with 200 joules less energy at that distance, basically. So it's not a very exciting change they did there. They should have done something more. But there could be something more that we can't see. Like, maybe it goes through bones better or something. I don't think it's that complicated, though. Like, what's this? Yeah, see, they're the same weight. See, and so the soft point leaves the barrel at the same, like, at less energy, but the ballistics match what we're seeing here, and it carries energy better. So they're almost the exact same bullet, which shouldn't really be, really. But this one, it's the polymer tip. See, that's what doesn't make any sense. See, this polymer tip is losing energy faster than the soft point. It should be kind of reversed, is what what I'm thinking. But in the game, we got to use the Unreal Engine and their coding, their own little universe they're in here, and try and figure out what's going on. But that's what's kind of going on, is it's kind of reversed. The soft point's holding the energy better. So it's kind of weird. So I don't see much point in using the polymer tip in this case. Other than that, it's free. So I guess it's kind of balanced. So I can see maybe how they did that, right? You can use the free polymer tip one, or you can pay money and get a slightly improved bullet that's exactly the same, just slightly stronger. So I can see why they came from that angle, maybe, but they didn't follow that with all the bullets. It's all random kind of patterns and stuff that they've done. So it's going to be a little frustrating and very confusing. We're figuring it out, though. We're figuring it out. Well, that's comedy right there, but I guess they have some strange rules, but again, it is what it is. Yeah, international, right? So the THQ Nordic is huge, and they have tons of Discord stuff, and the you know, I think they're just kind of like, well, when it comes to their actual employees and the community managers, I don't think they take much poop, right? They're just going to be like, yeah. The moderators are a different story. They're just your normal moderator that fits into the normal meme for the most part. But Lanny, or Lenani, she's an employee. And there's just so much that so many discords that she's watching and stuff like that. So I don't know. Whatever. It's just one of the things, right? It's their server, so either, you know, it's not a free speech place. It's a private commercial server. It's you either do what they require, you're gone. But they are fairly easygoing in terms of like being critical of the game, because I've done my fair share of grumbling in there. We're coming back in the little circle, finding lots of zones. Actually, let me put another marker. The hare zone there should be another one around it. Arctic fox, eh? They just want to give you plenty of signs, Bumble. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you really got to be careful, because I do give them credit where credit is due, but I'm giving them less credit as time goes on, because, you know, it's 2 years now. It's been over 2 years, and the pattern is that they just kind of randomly end up with stuff. Like, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, Bob did this bullet, Jim did this bullet, Susan did this one, and they didn't talk to each other. Or they're like, you know, Bob's the bullet expert. He did half of them, but then they ran out of time. So then they gave Jim a couple and Susan a couple. Grab the janitor. He's got to do a couple of research on them. That's what it feels like to me. First impressions. Not really first impressions. Well, actually, first impressions too, because my numbers weren't quite. My summary look was kind of weird as well. Because I was having that 7mm PRC, all the bullet statistics are all pretty much identical. Like, there's only like a few grains difference and energy difference over that, and the hollow point flies better than the two polymer tips. These two really expensive rounds, and then you got this made up brand that's this cheaper hollow point, and it's better than both of them. It's like, what the? I mean, I think they got it mixed up when they did that one, so. We have a Arctic fox that we can take down. The buckshot wasn't working very well with these guys, because it's not really calculating correctly. Well, it's calculating correctly, it's just the damage model's not working with it too well. So I can throw the hollow point 308 in, and just... I can't even see him though. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see him. Well, we'll get closer and see here. Where is today free speech possible with all the... Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, but definitely not the way of the Hunter Discord. They're like, talk about the game and only the game, and, you know, that makes sense. They're trying to hide from the world. We're in video game world, so, like, the policy makes sense to me. Yeah, if I would have seen the message prior, I would have addressed it, but they do definitely seem reasonable. Yes, I'm praying they fix the ammo, yeah. I imagine we're going to get some tweaks here, so. As long as they put it in the notes, but they're not going to put it in the notes. We're just going to end up surprised. First things first, though, we gotta get them all sorted out. Toothless is hard at work. All I ever do is just take the info and try and present it to, like, the average player. So, try and interpret it so the average person, like the average player, can use it without too many numbers and stuff. Which is kind of what I'm trying to do. Alright, so they're right here. Here he is. He's not very far. I don't think this buckshot's gonna work. Like, it's just not, I'm gonna try and hit him twice. Maybe the first one did well. We'll see here. The buckshot's pretty unreliable with these small guys. Yeah, I think they gotta tweak the damage model a bit for it. No, it looked like it worked though. I think you definitely gotta hit the lungs with it. Like, just smucking them in the flesh isn't quite working. But that was a lung shot. So the buckshot might be working. Like, working if you do hit the lungs. Which is good. But it's a really funny harvest screen, or a really weird harvest screen. When you smash them with a buckshot and all the shot goes through him. And he's fine, he's over there eating just normal. Yeah, so that's basically what you want to do there. Fairly big spread though, covered his whole body. You can almost see, like, some of them didn't even get to lungs. It actually got the far lung more than the first one, because only one of the shot hit the left lung and went through and got the right one. Oh, I did hit him with a second. Just one. One little... Took his nose off. Oh no. Went through his, like, throat. Oh dear. 41%. Nice little Arctic fox. Didn't really take a whole lot of meat, I suppose. They don't sell for much, eh? Okay. Back to finding bunny rabbit. This means the zone's here. There's gonna be another feed zone. We're not gonna chase them. Just get a drink here. What time? What are we doing? An hour in. Fancy new species unique to the map is not worth a ton. No, yeah. We always thought that they should put market fluctuations in the pricing. Like for animals you don't hunt much or sell much, they should increase the price for the meat. And then ones that you're hunting a lot, decrease it for. Kind of encourage you to go and get other things. But that'd make people mad too, I suppose. Because then they'd lose value on what they're hunting the most. But I'd be for it. I'd be fine with that. You know, if you don't hunt any of these Arctic foxes for a while, all of a sudden they start selling more for a whole reindeer or something like that. I think that'd be alright. Ah, another bird ball. I'll try and stay away from that. Oh, I'm hearing some footsteps. Do we have some bunnies? Oh no, what do we have here? Oh, it's the Arctic foxes that probably ran away. Sneak up here. Is she alert? She'd be worth some money. 20 gold doubloons this time. Aim for the lungs. Where is she? Oh, there she is. I think that's her. No, different one. Oh, she's right here. Okay, going for a lung shot. Okay, let's see if that worked. Yep. Okay. Just gotta make sure to aim forward with that, so you make sure that gets hit. Oh, we got some reindeer over there. Check on them. Where is he? Oh, here we are. Oh, they're traveling out. Is it drink time? No, it's after drink time. Rest time. Let's mark them. Go check them out. Maybe stumble into the bunny zone. Yeah, because there could be a feed zone over there. Well, then how can we keep abusing Tika? Oh, right, yeah. That's the way to make money, right? It used to be the 16 gauge, the overpowered 16 gauge, and just dry around and schmuck them. Yeah, see, this is what you need to do with the buckshot. Then it'll work. What I was doing is hitting them while they're running, like the Wolverines, just hitting them in the back. It doesn't work that way. So maybe they'll do that. Pick something up there. Let's take a look at some reindeer again. And we're going to be trying... We're going to use the polymer tip. But yeah. I'm gonna trust the numbers here and the thing that it's not gonna really have a place other than I think that's what it is. Whoever designed this bullet, I think they didn't really care if it was polymer tip or soft point or hollow point. I think they just said, okay, our default bullet's this, and the one that they pay for is gonna be slightly better. And it just happens to be the soft point, and they're like, okay, that's done. And then we'll do... What did they do for the hollow point? And then the hollow point, they just made it the worst. Well, that's it. 308's done. Does it even have lower energy? Not even much. Not even much. Okay, no idea. I don't know what they're thinking with the 308s, like the alternative ammos. You either use the free one or use the slightly better soft point. I don't know why in the world you'd be using the hollow point. We'll fire it off though, and see if we can see anything. See what we can see. Like the bear going over the mountain. I think they're looking at me. Are they alert? Oh, we got a 1-star mature. Perfect. Perfect. A couple 1-star matures. And they're all buggered up. 150 out. We're going to send this one right down the front. Why not? Why not? 150. Send it like right down one of the lungs. Oh, nice. Could have took that other guy too, maybe. Yeah. That, even the free ammo, the polymer tip here, like, it's not even that much downgraded over the soft point. That's, yeah, it's gonna be a really good forward shot like that, like a frontal shot like that too, just because that cavity is building and building and building as it goes further in. So it's gonna be, like, right up there when it hits that lung. Yeah, it's good. Either one's gonna be a good round. Yeah, just the free one or slightly improved. What's this? Does anyone know what this is? Oh, it's the center of the circle. Oh, that's a weird way to do it. I really wouldn't mind paying. Yeah, yeah. I think they should have a toggle. I think they should leave it unlimited for those that want the unlimited, like the no change. But I think there should be a mode where we pay for all ammo. I agree. I would have been perfectly fine with that. Has there been a hunting game that implemented a proper yearly progression of seasons with various species only available during certain seasons? Maybe one of the older ones. Like some of those older deer hunter ones, they had seasons and then the animals would be different depending on the seasons. I can't remember. Not any modern one anyways, I know of. Ben says, great job. Thank you. Just send her down that right lung. Don't bother with the heart or the artery. Just go for the lung. I'm a lung marksman. All about that. I'm not. You got guys that love doing the heart shots. I never really like doing the heart shots. I always miss. Well, even though it doesn't appear to affect much with the new ammo, the internal ballistics do change a bit. But it just doesn't show very well on the bullet cam with the cone. Well, maybe. But then I would say, show your evidence, bun. Because if we can't have anything to measure, how do we know if it is or not, other than a feeling? So we can only base off what we can see, and good old Toothless is, he's measuring everything. And it's turning out, actually, to be the cone is actually extremely accurate for where the cavity is and everything. So I don't ever do anything with, like, trying to convince anyone, because I don't want to ruin their fun. But the cone is turning out to be very accurate in certain degrees. See where the cone kind of stops here? Like where it cuts off? But it still looks like there's a bit of a cone. Well, there is hardly any cavity damage after this point. And then it just kind of peaks. But as you can see on this one, this is the exact same shape as the soft point. Exact same shape, peaking here. It's basically the exact same bullet, how they programmed it. They just knocked off a couple joules, a couple hundred joules. And since the couple hundred joules has been subtracted, everything else is slightly smaller, which is what we end up with. But then game-wise, it makes sense because now we have a premium bullet that you can buy that's slightly better than this one. But it's the exact same, which doesn't work for like real-world stuff. But, you know, it's their little universe. But this is excellent. This is an excellent cartridge. 308 for these. They're going right in here. That's excellent. Like no wonder it dropped instantly. The entire, like you can calculate the energy that's in here. Like 2100 on entry. Yeah, so you're 1900. You split that in half. Right, so you're like 950. 950 pen joules. You gotta lower it a bit more. So 900 joules. 900 joules a pen. And then pretty much all the cavity. You only have to, it shows you the total cavity damage here is 1615. And the cavity's all overkill that we can't see. But there's only two things hit. This is kind of the best for doing the math and calculations. There's only two components hit. The lung, there's the bone too. But there's lung, flesh, and bone. So that's the three component hit that you can do all the math on. Because essentially, you can see how much damage is in the bone. You can see how much damage is in the flesh. And then you see how much damage is in the right lung. We got 900 joules. So you could take this, plus 900 joules, and then the leftover is the overkill cavity stuff. And like this is like a super sliver. This is like you know, like 100 or 200, and this is like 100 or 200. So you got like 1200 cavity in there, plus At like at least 1200 cavity. Plus 900 joules on that. So you're hitting 2100 joules at least into the right lung. 2100 joules. 1600 joules is what's required for the little instant skull kill on the lung. So, I mean, we're like overkill on that cartridge. And that's at like almost 150 meters. And that's not even the strongest 308 cartridge. So, yeah, 308. At these ranges, you're good. You're good to go. There's my spiel on that one. Absolute textbook single lung shot. Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct cartridge and everything for that right there. Trophy's going to become about getting the most energy into each of the organs? Yeah, right. Yeah, that's nah, it's just kind of like a mini game within the game, right? Just to see, you know, how well you can do it, and you know, some people don't care, and of course, I'm definitely going to be the minority of it. I just find it neat. You try and find what you can. I was trying to still... I gotta get away from this bird ball. And where would this feed zone be? That's the same penetration it should have in a broadside shot, but it doesn't. What do you mean? It looked about the same to me. Like the length. Maybe it goes through organs faster than flesh and bone? Well, that could be too. Well, no, it didn't really pen any, well, the flesh would slow it down. And there is more flesh from that front. But it goes through the lung really well. I don't think there's that too much difference, for the total length there. I'm just going this way just to see if there's any little glowy spots. Broadside shots have less penetration than that. Oh, like in the game? I'll take your word for it. But I don't usually just go... so any kind of thing that happens in the game, basically I say, show your work. Not just eyeball. Show your work. I'm not really too interested in sciencing that one, because if it's different, I don't think it's a factor in the shot. Too much anyways, like if there's much difference. From what I'm seeing, from my eyeballs anyways. But I'm not going to get the ruler out. Oh, I think I just spooked him. Next time you use a shotgun, would you explain how you sight it? I don't sight it at all. I just kind of point the bead in the general direction of the animal. You can't change zeroing or anything. Shotgun is a non-precision weapon. You just point where you hope you want to hit them. There's only one new gun, right? Swear I saw someone mention a new rifle somewhere. Yeah, there's a new 30-06. What's it called? CL2 or something? CDL. CDL. That's the new one. Chambered in 30-06. And then there's a story shotgun. The 16 gauge. Reskin of the 16 gauge we have, I think. Okay, that's what I do. You're just not hitting much. Yeah, it's got a spread, right? So you just want to be closer. You know, probably 25 meters or so, like the zero is saying. And then it's got quite the spread on it, though. Which is something else we will probably eventually start measuring, too, right? How much spread is on the 16 gauge versus the 20 and the 12. Stuff like that. There's just lots to do. Ah, it's the resting zone. No. Oh, this is okay, because I have another one. Okay, there's definitely going to be a feed zone here. Definitely going to be one. This is going to be Fox. Yeah, a lot of the 700s, yeah. That's because Remington's trying to sell their 700 series. They're like, here, away with the Hunter. Put it in your game. Start selling. Okay, there's definitely got to be one around here. Is that a glowy zone? No. This glowy zone? No. Where? Oh. Ah. I'm too busy trying to find the darn rabbit zone. I mean, there's more target practice here. But yeah, that 308's good. That 308's nice. But I did have people saying they were having trouble with it, though. So I'm wondering if people are just taking really far shots. Because I don't typically do that. And even though the game, you can do it in the game, and it's sort of designed that way, like most of it's all under 200 meters or so. 300 kind of tops, and then it, because if you're using, like, it's designed to use the Hunter Sense dot, and once you're at 300 meters, on some of these rifles, the little Hunter Sense dot is so big that you can't really use it, and that's how they design the game around that dot. So here's that 1-star mature I want. Oh, we got a little foxes here too. So there's a couple in there. I want the 1-star mature though. The mobile port announcement has the Discord up in arms. Yeah. Well, it's just a lot of people that don't quite understand the business part of it. That it's not pulling away from the game at all, and it's just going to help them with it. But there is problems that can come about because of it, and that's if they start steering the game to be more compatible with mobile, and then it starts affecting this game. So it can have a downside for sure, but we'll wait and see. Oh, right through all the branches. Well, we'll see if he trots around somewhere. I can see why. No reason for this to be a mobile? Money. Money's the reason. What do you mean you can't see no reason? As a mobile game, I'm absolutely thrilled. A mobile hunting game is my dream. There you go. Yeah, because they all got... I want all games ported to... All PC games ported to Android. Some of them did, right? There's a bunch of PC games and console games and stuff like that ported, but not enough. I want them all ported over there. No harm in it. See, this game, like, without having any info, this game is all about marketing these brands. That's what it's becoming about. And, you know, it's half game, half marketing, brands and stuff like that. Throwing those brands on mobile, getting those mobile download numbers, and then showing Remington and Steyr those download numbers. They're gonna get probably more branding deals and all sorts of stuff. I like 308 and the 270. I was bear hunting today and was charged by the bear. 3 bear charges. Wow. The 270 took all 3 down, 2 headshots, and 1 long shot. Yeah, the 270's, this 270 to 308, it's doing fine with the nerfs. It's doing quite well. I'm not shooting through these sticks, is what I'm waiting for. Well, from a consumer standpoint, I guess, I mean, mobile is huge, but like you said, I hope they don't try to make it more... Yeah, that's the concern. That's the concern, that if they port 1-to-1, then they're going to need whatever's working in the PC and console version to work in the mobile version. And if they start running into things that don't work in the mobile version, they might not push it through, right? Depending on how the decision-making is made. So there is a concern. But who knows? I don't know. But, see, it makes a concern for things like animal models, right? Because, you know, if it, like the animal models in mobile are only going to be so good, and if they're like, oh, that's good enough, we don't need to work on them because we can't. If we work on the models in the PC and console version, then we can't use them over in the mobile version, and it loses its value. There is all sorts of problems, so I get it from that side, but I guess I sort of see it from their side of view, because if you look at it from their point of view, they're just trying to keep the game profitable. Like, if you look at the point of view, if they don't do this sort of thing, then the game just terminates. Then it makes more sense. They're doing it because they have to, kind of thing. In a way, but this is more of a publisher thing too. So then it gets more confusing. That was my conclusion on the branding stuff, is that they kind of had to go that direction because they just didn't pull off the sales they needed, is my assumption. Yeah, but this is more THQ Nordic, because the developer doing the mobile is one of their developer kind of things. Like, it's that separate. So this is a big publisher thing, I think. So I don't quite. That's a bit more confusing. This guy's just not moving out. Can I move anywhere? Can I get a better angle? He's just happy being where he is there. I think it's that one, isn't it? No. It's got to be this guy? Read that. Yeah, there he is. Okay, so we got like a 250 meter shot. Should we try the hollow point? This is the weakest one. Let's get an energy reading on it. Energy's good. 200. Slight drop. No complaints there. Yeah, I'm not sure. No real point using this one, except if you're, doesn't mean trying to keep the hunting rating down just a little bit. But it's going to be one of these rifles where I don't see much point in changing the ammo here. I think this is going to go that direction. Where it's like, just use the free ammo. If you wanted a little stronger, use the soft point, and who cares about this hollow point? But let's take a look at it. I think the differences are too small. For the 308 ammo switch to care too much. Like the 271, the soft point on the 270 is basically a tier 4, so it makes sense to switch it up when it's a later target. And then the hollow point under the 270 is definitely different than the polymer tip. So that one's drastically different between ammunitions. This one's very similar. Oh, bunnies. Where's your zone, bunnies? Where's your zone? Show me. Oh, they're alerted. Oh, no. Don't be alerted. Where's the zone? I know you're eating. I know this is an eating zone. Oh, come on now. Where's the glow? Bunny rabbits were here. I do not have this. There's a feed zone right here. They're not standing around here. Well, maybe they're walking between. No, because they eat all day, right? Like these rabbits just eat all day. Yeah, they're not. Are they going somewhere? I don't think so. I'm coming back to the reindeer in a second. There's a bunny running over here. Over here. Look at the game trails. Aha! Ready for more story. Nice. Do I not get more story? Oh, now I just gotta get 3? Alright, fine. When can we, as the community, start a movement to get them to fix performance and graph? Namely the Horde anti-aliasing. I think that's been a movement since day one. Yeah, no, that's good. I'm chuckling because the player movements doesn't seem to do much. They're just like, have your Kawasaki UTVs and enjoy. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't. I think if a player movement would have worked, or it would have worked by now. No, I don't think the players have a whole lot of say in the game anymore. Sorry, I don't mean to. It's just it's that sort of thing. Energy they just do what they want to do now. Sometimes they change what we want. I'm sorry. We've been trying to do the player movement for a long time. Crazy to me how they're able to port it to mobile, but not the PS4 or the previous. Yeah, no money there. No point doing that one. And those consoles are on their way out. With mobile is always, yeah, mobile's the hotness everywhere. I should get a story? Well, that's me. No story popped up. It's such a shame too. This reserve is absolutely gorgeous, but I can't see poop beyond 50 meters. Or at least can't differentiate bush. Oh, really? I guess it's because I just play on this massive TV kind of thing. Well, a big TV. I sit like 2 feet away from like a 50 inch TV to be able to see. I do see your point. If I was playing on a smaller monitor, yeah, I'd have a hard time. I'm like sitting like 2 feet away from a TV. That's the only way I do it, I think. Yeah, I see your point. Okay, let's see this, because this was broadside, so I mean the hollow point, yeah, it would be designed for a broadside shot. Yeah, same thing though. The cone's the exact same shape. The only difference is it's slightly smaller and slightly shorter because of the jewels is decreased. And they probably budged it a little bit to be shorter because it did come back on the numbers a bit shorter. But you see the cone's exactly the same. And that was the original 308 cone. They didn't change it. So 308 is pretty much where it is, like where it used to be, just nerfed at range. And then they just gave you a slight variation in that. So 308, my verdict on that guy, kind of boring. 308's kind of boring. I see no reason to use this round. Well, I mean, if you're using the soft point, I mean, the soft point might have peaked a cavity outside of the lung. I think it did on the first shot, right? I think the soft point peaked outside. So I suppose you'd use this one if you want to bury it inside here, which would make sense. So same kind of thing. Hollow point, hit him right on the broadside. But here the result's the same though. Like if I would have shot it with the soft point, it would have dropped instantly as well. So I mean, if the result's the same, why would you, right? But yeah, it's like a stubbier version of the other two cones, which is designed for the broadside shot, because it's just cavity damage is buried right in there. So that kind of follows the same thing. The hollow point of the 270 and the hollow point of this 308. They're your broadside cartridges for the game. All right, let's find some bunnies then. I gotta get 3 of them. Didn't your parents tell you you'll go blind sitting that? Which is why I have to sit this close. I already went blind. I got my glasses on and even sitting this close. I feel like I'm in a movie theater. But I get the anti-aliasing thing, yeah. If I was playing it on this other... my second monitor is much smaller. I probably wouldn't play the game on a smaller monitor. I wouldn't be able to see anything. So I get that. It's kind of like the graininess or whatever. Where the bunnies run to? Great, rabbit hunting. I should probably change time to the start of the feed zone. Kind of teleport them back. Maybe they returned? Because the feed zone's this way? Oh, goodness. I get the story moving, get the excitement of Willow the reindeer, or Whisper the reindeer, or whatever his name is. More reindeer, 2-star mature. This is a different herd, isn't it? I didn't think the other one had 2-star in it. So 308's good, but I'm already getting bored with it, just because it's like 308 we had. Doesn't seem to be too exciting, really. No complaints on it, though. That's good. It's good. I think the soft point 308. I know I sound like a broken record, but sometimes I got to repeat myself for newcomers to the stream and stuff like that. I think the 308 soft point will do quartering shots better than the 270 polymer tip, I think. But both are really well. Both are good. So it's not gonna matter to me which one of these I take, really. I just need 3 of them. And I got the buckshot in. I mean, we could use the buckshot and make sure it works. Oh, there's tons of bunnies. Tons of them. Let's do the scan. See, there's a 5-star. Oh, a 3-star. Actually, don't want to shoot him. If I shoot him, no big deal. Oh, wrong gun. Let's just take this one back here. That one over there. I think that was the 3-star. But I wanted the story done. There's the bird hunting. Or the bunny hunting. Just like that. Let them eat lead, yeah. Everything seems weaker now, so the 338 on a hair it is. Buckshot for bunnies is diabolical. Alright. That was easy. I can't pick him up though. Claim animal. Oh! Look at the pellets. I don't remember there being this many pellets. Look at that. I don't remember there being that many. Somebody count them all. Like that. You gotta give the game credit for this. Like that is a lot of calculations happening at once. I mean, they have a good physics damage model. I mean, you gotta be impressed by this. Like, I didn't even get any lag when the shot hit, and it, like, calculated all that. You gotta give him credit on that. Like, that's a lot of pellets. Like, how many pellets does it say it has in it? I forget what I have. 20 gauge? 300. I don't think 300 were modeled there. Maybe they cut it in half or something for the modeling. Do you think there was 3? No, there could have been 300 there. Do you think they modeled 300? Is there 300 here? I don't think so. Maybe? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. No. Alright, that's somebody's mission to count them all. It looks like you're warping through space. He was my mature. Okay, he wasn't gonna 5-star anyways. That's fine. Ooh, you don't have a head anymore. Okay, story time.
So, what's the truth behind Will-o'-the-Wisp?
You got the hairs?
Yes.
The truth is, he prepares the animals for winter, and when the winter time comes, the light in his lantern shines.
He still has some time left, then.
A lot. Thanks for keeping me company on this long-distance hunt. The walkie-talkie made the solitude bearable.
Alright. So we learned about the reindeer and we did some hare hunting. Short work of that, I guess so. You ain't eating that bunny, that's for sure. A lot of pellets to plop out. 297, you counted them all, eh? The other pellets took the day off since it was overkill. Okay. I still hear the rabbits coming back. Well, I guess we need to continue the story. See what else is going on here. Back up we go. I might switch out the 308. Like I don't really need to learn it. because I already got a good feel of what that's going to do, just like that. Credit to it though, that was easy to learn. You got your stubby hollow point, and then you got your two rounds that are very close to each other, just one slightly stronger. And you can take any shot you want with that thing. Front, bordering, broadside, you're good. Alright. Let's take a look at the old computer. Email. Do we have many missions or just one? Oh, we got a thing here. An issue on long-distance shooting. Oh no, here. Gift in the lodge. I sent a little doodle, the animal I imagine you as... I imagine you as to be in a lodge. Oh, hiccup. Hope it doesn't offend you. Where's the doodle? Was I supposed to see it? Sent a doodle. Is it like at the front door? Aha!
You remind me of a polar bear in a zoo, unaware of its captivity, helping others without a thought. Pekka.
Okay. That's deep. Thanks. Okie dokie. Here we go. Back to the computer. Now what do we gotta do? Alright, so I did all these. All the check marks. Now I gotta do another, Pika. Or Pekka. Does he read it to me? Read it to me.
Hey, Mikhail, guess what? The investor took the bait. Can you believe it? He only bothered to read the pitch after I dropped the hunting bomb. He thinks our idea of letting folks with lower income enjoy the luxury of class igloos is interesting. I was like, yes, we nailed it. But here's the catch. I'm not sure about the game he's playing. It feels like a rich folks' mind game. He mentioned having loads of other offers, yet he views our project as some sort of charity collection. Honestly, I don't care, as long as he supports us. Now here's the deal. He threw a bet my way. If I can prove to him that we can reliably manage to score long-distance shots multiple times, he's on board with supporting the project. Can you believe this? As I was reading his email, I started to stress doodle again. I've drawn a choppy, satisfied cat behind a fishbowl, staring at a tiny goldfish inside, the cat's face distorted through the glass. I'm asking for your help. Hopefully for the last time.
Alright.
Pekka.
Alright, Pekka. I forgot I didn't realize I could play voices on all these. But well, that's fine. What do we got? Harvest a mouflon, red deer, Eurasian moose. The animal must be shot 300 meters or more. Alright. What are you guys talking about? Doug just says no and Basil says 7.5 shot. So we're gonna pick a I guess the monoblock is still a good choice here. Let me just see what other science has been done. I guess we'll just hang with the 308. Next time, switch it up, I guess. All right. So that's good, because this will be fine for that. Mouflon, red deer, Eurasian moose. Try the 300 Win Meg 150 grain. Where is it? Oh, so the lightweight one? What does the 300 have? So it's doing the polymer tip. That's a heavy one, eh? 200 grain. A 180 hollow point. Power shock is the 150. Toothless. What's he got here? This is obviously your heavy one. Massive damage. Tons of penetration. Here's something interesting. He's got this, the soft point. The power shock. Hitting it just less than this guy. So even though it's starting at a whole lot less power, it's flying better than the polymer, but that's probably because of the weight is how they're thinking. This one's going to be your one for range. And then the hollow point's the weakest. Yeah, I bet you that's what it is. I bet you this is going to be your long range 300 round. By just looking at the numbers here, at how much the polymer tip is dropping off quicker than this is. And this one's not even a contender. So even though this is your 180 grain, this one's going to be your weakest 300. At first glance of the at the numbers or his little chart. Yeah, because it has the lowest muzzle energy, and then it's hitting the weakest at 150. So this is gonna be your range one, by the looks of it. My thought, or go big, it's easier to hit moose or red deer, but hit what you find first. Yeah. The 150 seem to have better pen than the 200s. Well, that's what I mean, we have measurements now. The terminal ascent penetrates farther than the other ones. But this is all at 150 meters. This penetrated less than this, but it's got more energy. So it's hitting harder, but this is pretty much the same for penetration at that distance. I think this one's going to overtake the other two farther out. This is your close range powerhouse. Looking at the numbers there. So yeah, if you just want me to try that, that's no problem. That's no problem. So let's just set that up then. Switch out a little 308. Put it away nicely. Whoops, I didn't put it away nicely. Come back here. Buttons are all bumbled together. I'll keep the same shotgun. The SM-12. We're gonna need some accuracy here. Haven't brought that out in a while. Chronoscope. We're gonna have to go shopping. Gonna have to go shopping. Spend some money. We're still making money, so that's good. There. It's weird because heavier bullets retain energy in pen than lighter bullets in real life, of course. Yep. Yeah, you got it. That's what's partly what's so confusing is we sort of have to ignore the real world and try and figure out what in the world they actually did. Because then, if we figure out what they actually did, then we can tell them what to change, right? And see if they actually listen, of course. And that's mean Toothless isn't always right, and I'm definitely not always right. But I can't think of anybody that's doing better measurements than Toothless is.
So what's your take? Will my project make it?
I don't have a crystal ball.
Come on. You know what I mean. Can you pull off those long shots?
You shouldn't doubt my abilities. Question the investor's intention.
Why? Do you think he's shady?
Don't leak it before it drops.
You're right. I tend to celebrate too early. Voigt always advised me to let the ink dry first. We might need some ink to begin with. I feel so lost without him. He was the brains of our team. Even brilliant minds can doze off while driving a car. Anyways, let me know if you make it.
Okay, so what do we need? 300 meters. Moose, red deer, or mouflon. So we can go back to this hilly area. Maybe over to this great big one here. Oh, here. Oh, that's okay. Let's go here and we can change the time. Is there a spot where you can see the water where they'll hang out? Maybe they hang out here and here. Let's try that. Agreed, yeah. Well, it's just how I see it. Just how I see it. I get the, like the people wanting to compare to real world, because it's neat, because you kind of have to make sure they stay on track or whatever. But it ends up confusing me with stuff. Which isn't hard to do, really. Because I just know that the community knows a lot more about ammunition than probably NRG developers do. By the looks of this, it's a certainty. And some of them... And then you got to figure out how much like gamifying they're trying to do it. But I mean, if they're making it like video gamifying it, then they should have stuck to some kind of pattern. Like polymer tips do this, soft point does this, hollow point does this, and then kind of vary it around a little bit. But instead, it's just kind of like I was saying earlier. This person made this one, and this person made this one, and they didn't talk to each other. And one of them knew what a polymer tip was, and the other one didn't. Kind of thing. Alright, what's the best way? I want to go to the mountains and hills here. Alright, let's just kind of listen for some calls. They advertise on realism, so that's what they need to stick with. I don't know, are they still advertising that? I haven't read the Steam page forever. Oh! Here we go. To me, they couldn't never have advertised, like, they should never have advertised realism, because they have this floating hunter sense dot that tells you where the bullet's going. I mean, they have all sorts of things. Well, I don't know how I'm going to get 300 meters on these guys. I don't even need to... I'm not even really curious about the 300 shots. It's just going to smoke them no matter what I do. I mean, we could just hit this one with like the biggest round ever. I guess it's not the biggest round ever, but man, she didn't even fall down, eh? She's got to be falling down now. No? Oh, okay. I didn't really zero it or anything, so maybe she's at different distance than I thought. That's about, should have been 100. You would think the programmers would use the manufacturer's ballistic data for the rifle and the bullet. Well, they said they did. I think they typed in the numbers to match. I mean, there are scopes that do that nowadays, right? Yeah, I suppose, but this is like a floating aimbot. Well, it certainly worked. Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't think she'd go too far. So I'm not too sure what to make of the 300. It's just gonna slam everything no matter what you do. So, well, I can't remember its old cone, but it kind of looks similar. Yeah, see, that's the problem with this, with hitting them broadside with this sucker. So close. You don't get the pin damage because the bullet's not in there very long. It's just like, shoom. And then I think, even though it looks like the cavity I don't think the cavity damage is peaking in the lung. Because you can see where it exited. It's peaking right at the back of the first lung. So, like, the bullet just goes, a sing, and it's like halfway through the moose before it peaks its cavity. Oh, it must have, though. Oh, this is weird. Look at this. The flesh isn't showing a cavity damage. What? Oh, that's weird. I can't... Here, I gotta back it up. Look at this. Like, it's traveling in between. There it is. So there's a big gap between the two lungs that it cruised through. Weird. This one's gonna be a taxidermy. That one doesn't make any sense. Okay. Well, taxidermy that. That one doesn't make any sense. There should be massive flesh damage in between the two. Huh. Twisted Sunrise here. It says, hey, Buttercup. I assume that's me. So that was weird. I don't know what to make of that shot. Now, I don't know how to get 300 meters from these guys. It's a long ways away. I was having trouble with the 250 meters. So we got water there. We have water here. Somehow I have to get 300 meters. This is way too close. 200. If something comes out there. Looks like maybe is a better choice. Maybe that round penetrates before it starts to make a cavity. Oh, well, the cone is the accurate part, though. And it's showing a cone in between the lungs, and that always counted as flesh, because everywhere inside the animal counts as something on the damage bars. So I gotta submit that one somewhere. We'll see what people make of that. I haven't seen that yet. So roe deer doesn't count, right? Yeah, I can't do the roe deer. That one does not compute, that shot. Maybe it hit so hard it broke the damage calculation. I know this is off topic. Do you enjoy sushi, or what's a poke bowl? Probably not. Because I don't eat sushi. Ooh, here we go. Perfect. Red deer out at 350. I'm just a meat and potatoes kind of guy. Okay, this is good. This is perfect here. Red deer hanging out. An adult male. 1 star. Does it matter what I hit? I can hit anything? I can hear the moose walking. Oh, you see what I mean? Oh, you misunderstood? Yeah, that's weird. I'll see what people think of that. My 338 been doing the same thing. Really? Okay. We got a new thing to investigate. I'm not gonna do this now, though. I'm gonna let a couple of the guys know, and maybe they removed the flesh from between the lungs, and we just haven't seen it yet. Like that's gonna be weird, though. I wonder if that's an adjustment they did, or it's just something else that broke. Get out of here. So I'm not gonna worry about what I hit here, really. There's a mature female right there, 332. The wind's broke. The hunter sense dot isn't quite lined up right with the scope. The lung doesn't work, or the area between the flesh. That's... Oh, she's quartering away. We got the big round, though, so... I don't think it's gonna matter, right? Like, it's just gonna whap her anyways. Look at that angle. Let's just send it in. I thought about hitting another one just to make sure it was done, but I can always teleport him back. That must have... That's such a weird angle, but I mean, this cartridge is so strong. It's not like I'm really gonna worry about it. Yeah, let's go. I didn't need to worry about the aiming too much. I was using the hunter sense dot. Takes all the thinking away. The aimbot dot. I kept it on for that shot. And then last stream, I was hitting high because the scope isn't lined up right. All the cartridges are shooting a little left and a little high. Some worse than others. So over greater distances, it becomes like a bigger thing. Nice little drinking hole here. Well, see how it did. I mean, it's got to have crushed her. It's just such a strong cartridge. Oh. What's up? Adult moose. Another one. Just to... I mean, we could take a look at him and just reset him if he's not looking great. Yeah, we can just reset this guy. So, like, it's just such a... I mean, you might as well throw the hollow point in. I mean, doing exactly what you're gonna think it is. It's the no messing around cartridge. But I don't really find it a challenge, right? Like, it's not... I don't have to think about it too much. You just kind of... You need the distance. And I'm not really a long distance kind of hunter. So the 300's a little too easy. I was just looking at the chart. Yeah, there's just... Same thing. Not really... Doesn't really matter which one you use. It's just if you're close like this, you might as well throw the hollow point in case you're worried about hunting, like, the meat. And then long range, use the soft point. Like long range, and then the polymer tip for everything else. Yeah, so this one, just at first glance here, it doesn't look that interesting. Like the changes between them. See, this one's got cavity between the lung. That's correct. At least I think. Or maybe it's counting. Maybe it's counting the cavity outside. And we're gonna have to look into that. I don't know how to test that though. No, that one must have been broken because it didn't even read flesh cavity on the way in. But maybe maybe it didn't expand. What a weird thing. This one's reading it, though. So that peaked right in the middle of the lung. Like, I don't know, the other one I think would have did it too. So, whatever. 73%, he wasn't that bad. Nearly the same round, just a smidge more powder on the 338. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can only shoot at 150 meters, maybe 200. I usually don't go any longer than that. And I'm not too excited about the long range stuff. So, like, these 300s and 338s, they're just kind of overpowered for everything that I'm hunting. I don't find them that interesting. I mean, if you're shooting out at half a kilometer, then these bullets probably matter more. Like which ones you put in. Oh, it's a bad shot. Was she a mature one? What a weird angle to hit her at, too. Uh-oh, I mean, I gotta reset that then. Wonder what in the world happened there. Like, just slammed her in the under the torso, or like super vulnerable. Like, I'm fine. It's just a 300. Did I get the result? I did. So is it still often, or did I mess that up? Alright, let's just teleport him back. I kind of want to see the shot, but I don't know which one I hit. I think it was a mature female cow, right? Free love from Canada. No matter where you live, there we go. Free Uggles and maple syrup, nice. 338 has a substantial amount of power over the 300. Yeah, 338's massive. Just massive. Around the pond we go. Thank you, Nunya. Or Nunya. Nunya? Nunya, Nunya? Have you been drinking a little bit? Too much maple syrup? You always have a few, okay. I guess I got all the zones. We'll just teleport him back, try again. Maybe try and figure out which one I hit and then do it again, just to see. Just to see. So we're gonna go up on this little hill. Bunk. Back we go. Well, you know what? I can just teleport him just an hour. Probably is fine. Don't even need to go on a new day, probably. Oh, goodness. Let's go for a Kawasaki cruise. Wee. Wait, is this even the right direction? Oh, look at that, thread the needle. Oh, then I ran into a tree. Oh. No 5 stars now. I haven't seen a single 5-star on the map. I don't even really see 4 stars. Everything's too young. Alright, yeah, there. Again, there. Ah, they didn't teleport back? Nobody wants to teleport back? They say the story is very good and interesting, but so far it's not really. It must get better soon. Oh, here we go. Now, can I back up far enough for this guy? That way, maybe? Oh no, too many trees. Uh-oh, I don't think I can back up far enough. Oh, there's more moose over here. Oh, and he's walking this way. Walk the other way. I don't think I'm gonna be able to back up enough. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Alright, it's just easier to go into the next day. We'll get them back. They're pretty comparable. Heavier bullet weight helps with having more energy to further distance, but with a lot more than everyday Joe needs, yeah. Nero. Yo. Just need a drink. Okay. Alright. Gotta do a couple things. There we go. Oh, goodness me. Let's do the blue-green T-Rex. Try again. Thread the needle again. Ah, see, last time I did it, like right between these two, that little one and the birch. Whee! Deja vu. Oh, he landed better that time. T-Rex can't get stuck. Okay, are they there this time, or are they just never gonna come back? Oh, they are there. They are there. And he's back. Everybody's hanging out here today. Okay. Was it a mature one that I hit? Probably that one, eh? Let's try the, no, not that one. Okay, I'm gonna do the soft point, because it's supposed to, it looks like it holds the energy longer. But she's laying down. I don't know, maybe there was a stick in the way or something? She got up. Oh yeah, I got this branch sitting in the way now. Well, that's reading okay. Alright. Oh, that's a big blood spot. Okay, she's down this time. So I wonder if that's the same one. And we can take a peek. Oh, did this guy stay? Or did he run? Where are you, moose? Take two if I can. I'm not greedy. But yeah, then... Yeah. I should have took two the first time, because then I would have had it done by now. I guess I sent the moose running? He's a little fit guy. I thought I seen him here. The T-Rex are much quieter than the other UTVs. Yeah, just audio-wise. I doubt they're actually animal ears quieter. I think they would have advertised that. And then, yeah, no, they wouldn't have done that because they would have had people grumpy about it. Pay to win. Oh, there's the moose. Oh, well, he can run. Or maybe we'll just sneak up on him here. Switch out. Close range hollow point. I'm gonna zero down ahead of time. Good day. I'm gonna turn and inspect. Oh, that's its job. Instant kill on the moose up close. I should switch and try that with a different round just to see. Maybe we'll try that. Okay. Just a quick jog. So is it just going to tell me to shoot some more long distance? I'm not really a huge fan of it. There's a lot of guys that do the long range shooting in the game, but not a big deal to me. Once in a while, it's okay. You're running a circle? Oh, there she is. That should complete the mission. Should complete it. Where are you there, you? There she is. Nope, it wasn't the right one. Oh well, we'll never know. So this was the soft point. Hmm. 307 meters? Alright, that's fine. Just did the job. Not really seeing anything too interesting. Thought maybe it'd hit a little harder, but we do have to get used to the dropping down. See, this is only hitting slightly harder than the 270 and the 308 we're hitting at like half the distance. So basically this is like shooting a 308 at 150 meters or so. You're basically doubling your distance. A little stronger.
Tell your investor that it's highly doable.
Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll name one of the igloos after you.
Well, I am a polar bear after all. And an igloo is better than a zoo.
Rich man's joke is always funny. Oh, is that an Easter egg? Polar bears coming to the game? Alright. Next mission? I wouldn't mind, just exploring quickly. Just see if I can get another close shot on a moose. I want to see. I want to see if the hollow point is dropping it instantly, but the other one's putting cavity too far. Oh, this is red deer right here, right? Oh, I think I just spooked him. That's fine. Get out of here. Goodness, YouTube found more viewers to recommend to. Welcome to the stream. Just hanging out here doing the story. Doing some science on the new ammo. This guy's running around like crazy over there. Alright. The goal is to do a close range moose shot here again. See if I can learn anything from that. What are we doing for time? 2.5 hours more. Look at this all blurred textures. They gotta fix that. So many things for them to fix. So many things. Maybe these are those mobile textures sneaking into the game. Road here. A moose. I gotta go around water. Water's over here. Gotta be a moose there. Gotta be a moose there. Wind isn't super good for this direction, though. Is this where the roe deer were? Yeah. 3-star. No moose here. I guess they're kind of ducked down in there. They're kind of just ducked, I guess. Hey, Whitney Lockhart, how are you? Brown bear. But are these the same brown bear I've been seeing before? Maybe. Maybe. Got the right gun for it. I don't really need to, what's with all the sticks snapping at once? Links? Don't really need to practice the 300 on a road here. Link's always hard to see through the grass. Oh, here we are. That's that 3-star. Jeez. He's getting tall. Looks like they're moving out. I'm gonna let him go. He could be a good one there in a couple of years. Just without the toolkit, I'm gonna forget which one he was. Looks like they're moving out. It's a very popular drink hole. Oh, back into the wetlands, eh? Look how far that moose travels. Wow. Hmm. Alright, let's go over here. Swing back up. So just a little bit of explorer hunting before I continue the story. I'm just too curious about the moose. About the moose in the 300. Oh, the bird ball. Grab some zones. Lynx ones are always hard to find. See what else there is to find here. So I want to go to through the swamp a little ways and turn back up again. Oh, another zone up here. Oh. It's just a branch, like really swinging in the wind. And a red fox. Not too interested in the fox. Roe deer eating zone. Oh, goodness. It was right here. Did he run? I think he ran. Good call there, fox. Good call. A lot of roe deer nibbling zones. They're gonna start going north again. Hello, Chris. Welcome back. A lot of zones out here I'm finding. More roe deer. I'm not going after roe deer. Getting some link zones, always handy to grab. You were here yesterday night? Excellent. Welcome back. Okay. Well. Game trail. Moose game trail. Let's see if I can follow it. I never follow the game trails. Going this way. Let's check the droppings. Looks fresh. Looks like he turns this way, runs into a lot of game trails. This looks like a bear zone. Roe deer. Snapping sticks. Can I get eyes on the roe deer? Not really. How many people are in the live right now? It's hovering around the 50 mark. I think it peaked at 57. My information's a little slow too, like it updates slow. Comes and goes. It looks like I have quite a few steady viewers at the moment, and YouTube says, oh, he's got some people's attention. So we're gonna find him some more and throw some advertisements at them, see what kind of money YouTube can make off of it. That's how it works. Perfect. Moose. Probably where the game trail was going. That I already lost. Yeah, no, the streams surprisingly well these days. YouTube's liking the stats of the stream. You have a challenge. I like challenge. As long as it's a good one, not a ridiculous one. There's that fox. Oh, I would have hunted that fox with a buckshot. We're gonna focus on this moose. Wind is good. I gotta get in close. I think I got moose collar. I need to bring him in close. I did bring the moose collar. Another moose. Oh, this one's walking this way. I like that. Let's go meet them. Equip our polymer tip. See what happens here. 0 to 50. Maybe they're coming for this zone. Looks like it. Yep. There she is. Where's your buddy? Look at that ambush. Just so happened to beat them to their rust zone. That's the way of the hunter. There's only 2 cows. Where's the big trophy bull that's supposed to be with you? I mean, there's another one over there. That's a cow as well. Well, Looks like I'm testing out on one of these cows. Fine. You'll do for science. Broadside, please. What's the range? Ah, same result. Big surprise, eh? Yeah, switching out the ammo in this is gonna be like no surprise. It's just gonna be. Oh, it was a young one. Oh well. Did I spook the other one? Maybe. It's only gonna be for longer shots. Like that, like the shooting the 300-meter shots. I'm not even sure you need to change too much there. So, some of the ammo not getting so interesting. The 308, not too interesting. The 300, not very interesting either for the ammo change. Unless you're shooting long distance. Oh, where's all the bowls? There isn't really anything I can think to test here. We got broadside. It's young. Hmm. We didn't say what the challenge was. Oh, hub. Well, I'm probably going to continue the story, I suppose. How many zones in this little puddle? Yep. I don't know where the bulls were. This is a bunch of cows. Anything flashing over here? Bear often zone. Look at all the zones right here. Zone gold mine. Can't be that yummy of water to drink. Oh. Lynx. Female. Is it she by herself? Should be a male. Oh, the wind's going at him too. Yeah, we're gonna be hunting into the wind now. Or with the wind. Well, there's a male bull now. Mature female. 2-star bull. Oh, hello. You get out of here. Am I getting charged? No. She's just gonna run into the other ones. But didn't spook them, so that's good. Or maybe she did. I think she did. Thanks a lot, Moose Cow. Alright, we'll just go continue story, I think. I might switch out from the 300. 300 is not really that interesting. It hits hard. It's easy mode. We'll see. Back to the story. Oh, what do we have? Nice linear story here. Oh, there's new thingies. Janika has more to listen to.
I know I keep mentioning it a lot, but I never explained why I don't talk to my father. It's kind of painful to talk about. My mum died a half a year ago, and we've been both dealing with it in our own way. Personally, I talked about it with my friends. It's helped a lot. He, on the other hand, he is still in denial. Pretends it didn't happen. He started hunting obsessively. When I want to talk about it, he changes the topic. He's always out, hunting. When he isn't hunting, he speaks about hunting reindeer. He's always had an affinity for them, but now it's turned into an obsession. He studies their behavior and anatomy as if he's a med student in the middle of exam prep. He feels compelled to hunt all of them, especially the more unusual ones. Even Wispy.
Not
But
Wispy.
Wispy isn't at fault. The worst he did was getting his antlers entangled somewhere he shouldn't have. He's special, and special things are meant to last, not be wiped off the face of the earth. I hope my father never crosses paths with him. Please don't respond to this email. Even though I know you probably won't.
Oh, here comes the story.
The latest rumor is that you don't speak so much because you were in a cult that swore to live in silence, but you started speaking when you heard a bird singing a beautiful song.
That's probably accurate. Okay, what else do we need to do? Another hunting trip.
Sorry for spamming you. I know I should stop apologizing for everything, but if you're in the mood for another hunting trip, let me know. I know your work is keeping you busy, so if you want to take some time off, I'm here. And don't forget to bring your shotgun. Janika.
Okay, my shotgun. Oh, Janika, right. The J is a different sound. Gotcha. Gosh, sounds Canadian, apologizing to everything. Let's accept the mission. Catching a firefox with equipped shotgun. Oh, here's my shotgun.
I'm ready for hunting. What is it this time?
Hello. This time it's Arctic foxes.
Oh, yeah.
They've been a little overpopulated, so I thought I'd help you out. Let me know when you find their feeding areas.
Oh, it's the same thing? Oh, okay.
Do you know how the term revontula translates to English?
No.
It's foxfires.
Hmm. That's it? Okay. So do I need to find a new fox zone, or can I just, like, find one that I already found? Like this guy's. I mean, there's lots of Arctic fox around here, so I guess I could just walk around here again. You can use an old one? Oh, okay. So yeah, here's the feed zone. I guess we'll keep the 300. Whatever. Okay. I got ducks and no ball? Yeah, I think this is my beta version. I've yet to actually purchase the map. Where's this zone? Move on. They're like really small zones. I can't even find the one that I found. Oh, is this it?
Got one feeding area.
Then go ahead and find the fox as well.
Harvest an Arctic fox with a shotgun. Okay. Well, this is wolf. Where's my fox? Well, we can go here at drink time, I guess. What are you drinking there, fox? And what are you drinking? Arctic fox. Drinks at 9 a.m. Really quick. Really quick drink time. They don't hang around there too long. So we'll mark that up. Go in our little cabin here. Mario found his way.
The firefox is a mythical creature coveted by hunters. Legend has it that anybody who catches the firefox would be rich and famous beyond belief. Would you want that?
No. I'd get fat.
I really didn't expect that reply from you.
Ah, you're so funny, Michael.
What about you?
Money wouldn't get me my mom back. Or my dad.
Wow, way to turn a friendly conversation into sad. Well, 8:44, they should be. Oh, it's a new year. A new year's here. Just woke up. What's up today? Continuing the story, Mario. 7:04. It is 1:04 in the morning here. We're going after some fox with a shotgun. 20 gauge. Pump action Remington. Can't remember the name. The Wingmaster. You can get yours today. Kilometer that way. Oh, noisy. go get this fox. 2 drink zones. So they gotta be there. What in the world did I run into? You know, I have yet to wreck the Kawasaki UTV. Oh, there might be fox right here. Seems to have crazy amount of hit points. Did I not get need zones around here? Oh, now we're gonna. 2-star mature. Buckshot. Go for the lungs. He's coming this way. He's coming right for us. He's playing in the water. Nice. I finished the story yesterday. Very good one on this map. I'm curious how you'll decide at the end. Okay. The suspense, eh? I think he's swimming. Did he run away when I wasn't looking? Where is he? Oh, they're alerted because he's alerted. In the water, or... What happened to the fox? He went fishing, or did they run? I'm so confused. Probably looking at chat and he ran away. They must have ran. Okay, I messed up then. Oh no, there's one back there. They spooked. Animals don't spook from the wind though, they just trot in a different direction. Okay, they didn't go very far. Hello, James. These guys don't break sticks when they run. Did he dart off, did he? Because the one went alerted. And they're like connected when they're far away or whatever. Good old system. Look at all the zones. Okay, here we go. You're gonna laugh at me, are you? See, the wind's going right at him, and I think I've seen one run. We gotta get out of the wind. You guys. Oh. What in the world are they doing? Some of them are running, some of them are hanging around. I think it's 2 packs or something. Because they don't share the same alert meter thingy. They're acting funny. Looks like they're a little more sensitive than the red foxes. A little more. I don't know. I've snuck... I guess I've walked up to them. I don't know if they copied them exactly from the red fox. Or tweaked them at all. 3-star mature. Not sure what to do about that guy. Is he already done drinking? No, they're supposed to be their drink zone now. Alright, let's just do this. See who shows up. They come to this thing, right? Oh, the collar game. TV turned around. I think this thing brings them in, right? Scroll down. Yeah. No spoilers, but the next mission is awesome. Ah, now I gotta find out what the next mission is. Oh, he's not even coming in. Ah, really? You're gonna be like that, are you, foxes? They're gonna be like that. There's Arctic foxes all over the place. What a spot for them. They're all kind of journeying away. How's he alerted? That's too far away for you to be alerted. What is going on with these foxes? They're acting weird. Okay, hold on. I've got them like all over the place. And I've had just about enough of these foxes. You stay there. Buckshots at the ready. I don't know what they're doing. I've already hunted the Arctic foxes. I was like crouching all around them. They're ignoring me. These guys are like, I see you. I detect you with my radar from 150 meters away. Move on. I don't have the fast UTV though. Only got the mule. They kind of gave me a fit, the foxes. Oh, I was hunting them fairly easy earlier on. Just like red foxes, these guys are being turkeys. Well, we'll hunt them like we do Cape Buffalo style. Alerted after you stopped calling. Oh, good job, VTubing. You're right. They were coming in there. They still shouldn't. Oh yeah, because then they would have trotted back to the thing is. Good call, VTubing. Good call. They act like you're on Ranger. Oh no, VTubing's got it. They were responding to the call and then they trotted back. Yeah, he got it. I didn't think of that. There we go. You are correct. That is what they were doing. And we got reindeer. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. I show you. Good lord. I think he's down now. Yeah. What we do when we had enough of that? collar doesn't work that well. Yeah, what had happened is it only pulls in like one at a time, like every single call. Like one animal will turn, and then you call again, and that animal keeps coming in. But then it'll grab another one. What happens? It was grabbing the foxes behind me, so it wasn't grabbing this guy. And then I stopped calling, and that's the alert. They didn't spook. They were trotting back to where they came from. So V-tubing, he knew it. He got it figured out. 60-meter lucky pellet, found a spot. 6 shots were 6 shots. Yeah. Ah, the first one was enough. Oh, female. This should count. Right?
As the firefox runs, its flaming tail whips crystals of snow into the sky, and its fur scratches the trees, setting the skies on fire. A prettier story than sun particles in Earth's magnetic field.
No denying that.
Catching firefox complete. Alright. Barry's got me in suspense. What could the next story be? Or mission? What could it be? We will find out. Check the old Chromebook here. Any no more of these? Nope. Alright. Oh, Lars is up.
When you asked me why I love reindeer, I was caught off guard and didn't explain it properly. You probably knew the trivia on them. You were just kind enough to let me ramble on for a bit. The real reason why I love them is actually pretty funny. Long story short, a reindeer was a ring bearer at my wedding. My wife loves them, so I surprised her with the cutest ring bearer possible. She struggled to get the rings off the antlers, but it's a memory I'll cherish forever. Enough of that. I feel left in the dust after you got the albino reindeer. Can you believe someone spotted a piebald reindeer? It's so rare that I can't help laughing at the sheer luck, and you're lucky enough to be my newest hunting buddy, so I'll give you the location. You might ask, why would such a collector of rare reindeer give you this information? That's what friends are for. And I already have one piebald in my collection, truth be told. Don't let this info go to waste. Lars.
Oh, a new rare. The piebald reindeer. I didn't stuff my albino one. My favorite mission, my best man on the map. I can't wait to see your total score. Nice. Oh, does it have different scores? Not just like everything. Oh, I don't know the voice actor. Like 300's a little easy mode here. Hold on. What else we got? Yeah, I think I'll put the 300 away. I mean, I was doing I was planning on using the 308 the whole time, so we'll go back to 308. But the I don't know. I gotta think when I'd use the 300. I started using the 300 Remington long for a while before the update. For like red deer, just for like not messing around. But there's not really any research to do with that one, really. It's you got to be placing like 300-meter shots to routinely to kind of use the info, because each of the 3 cartridges are perfectly capable of like everything, like 150 meters or so. So it's not really anything to look into. If I do start doing longer range shots, then maybe do that sometime. Like once we find out the spots on the map, maybe. I probably won't do anything much longer than 300 though. For the most part. We'll throw this guy back on. And then, see, I've already forgotten what we learned. What did we learn? Like the first, the polymer one. Oh right, right. I remember now. So the soft point was just the upgraded, and they're all kind of the same, right? Okay. Yeah, there's no real all right, now it's kind of like the short, stubbier kind of one. Oh no, this one was the Barnes. Oh, I'll throw all 3 in anyways. You use the 308, Doug? Okay. Oh, Mario wants the 30-06. I haven't really... I'm supposed to be using the 308, so we're going to do that. But let me check the 30-06 stats. Let's just look at them in the shop, just because you brought it up. Oh, let me just see what they're like. So it's got the polymer tip, like the other ones. Got a soft point. So this is like the 308, sort of, except they're the core ones. What's the weights? Oh, okay. It's taking a page from the 270. It's got the lighter. Oh, these two. Yeah, it's got the lighter soft point, which is gonna make it. Oh, but it's decently stronger than the 270 though. Oh, but I think the energy's lower. Hold on. What's the 270 soft point? Oh, no, much lower. Okay. This is kind of like the 270, but stronger in most regards. Sort of. Yeah, so it's obviously the strong one. Then the hollow point. Okay, so it's just deep, and then middle ground, and then light. This is for your lower tier. So that's going to be pretty straightforward. Yeah, the 30-06 is really straightforward, it looks like. Unless there's like other surprises in there. It's just simply, if you need the power, go here, and then you just take it down a level each time, down to the soft point. That's basically all that one is. A bit more interesting than the 308, but the 308 is kind of the same, just to a lesser degree. But it reverses them. It uses the hollow point as the... Anyways, it's all funny business. All funny business. Okay. 308 is... even more powerful than it. Yeah. The 270's got the accuracy and the more of the ballistics to it. And the 308 is soft point for the 308. This guy right here. No, soft point one. The core one, that is that's gonna give the 270 a run for its money in the tier 5 category. Yeah. This is like it's like shooting the 270 polymer tip, but with a more forgiving cavity, or expanded one more, and like deeper and spread out more. So that's going to be a good cartridge right there. But it's not a whole lot better than the polymer tip here. So, I mean, yeah, it looks like the 308 might be better than the 270. Might be. They're at least different, right? Different from each other, but I got me a coffee and water. Now you can stream for another 4 hours. Right. You found me the one more early morning over here. I won't be doing that time slot too often, but it'll pop up once in a while. And channel's always changing anyways. Okay. Oh no. Is this the private area? Oh, so do I gotta unlock it to hunt this guy? Is this the private area? It is, isn't it? Or is it just this sector? It doesn't actually indicate. This is like split in half, right? And it's only this part that's the private area, I think. Doesn't it say somewhere? It doesn't even say the biome. What happened to that? It's because I have a mission selected? Oh, it's because I didn't, oh, it's because I didn't do this. I'm good to go? Okay, cool. I didn't hit the little map thing. Where's the map? Where is it? Aha.
Lintukoto's highland forests and grasslands are its centerpiece. Predators feel at home here, with the toughest lynxes and bears in the area. Only the best fallow deer, mouflon, and smaller game can withstand the pressure. Is there a place for you in this competitive environment?
I don't know, maybe. Confusing lodge. Okay, so yeah, so it splits it in half, right? Oh no, it goes like this little curvy thing. Man, that's a small little private little area, eh? Dalmatian reindeer. Alright, let's go get him with a 308. Where's my parking sign? Aha. Get the classy vehicle. That's how you do that. You know, my style would be just to run them over. But I guess we'll do it properly. How far away is he here? Oh, still a good ways away. Really? Man, there's like every little tiny thing.
Can you believe it?
The chances of finding a piebald reindeer.
No, not that. I mean, we're incredibly lucky, but I'm talking about something else. My daughter, not speaking to me because of some nonsense. It's been 6 months now. It's getting ridiculous. Now you're supposed to ask what kind of nonsense. Why she isn't talking to me.
It's none of my business.
Exactly.
Oh, come on. Sometimes I miss Artery, that old gossip monger. But then again, he wouldn't stop talking, even if you begged him. Back to the point. My daughter ignores me because of a reindeer with lanterns and other trash caught in its antlers. Can you believe that?
I don't think I follow.
You see, the reindeer's become quite famous. With some merchandise here and there, locals making up stories about it. So I told her I'd get that beast for my trophy wall. She didn't like it. But we're hunters, that's what we do. I don't understand her reasoning at all. I'll leave you to the piebald now.
Okay. Whatever, buddy. No way to scare the animals driving that way? Yeah. All right, we will get the amazing piebald the correct way. Wouldn't want to waste a 5-star, eh? No. We're gonna want it intact. Okay, let's see if we can see this guy. Get some elevation. I think he's right there. Found him. Yep. Yeah, no wonder everybody gets excited about this one. It just kind of gives you an amazing animal in the story, eh? Oh, that's pretty cool. They just want to show off what they can do, eh? 170 meters. Should be no problem. They just kind of hand this guy to you. But pretty cool looking. I almost want to get closer to do the photo thingy on him. That's what I think I'll do, actually. Fallow deer. That should be close enough. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, I can't circle them. Look at the antlers on that guy. I heard that they didn't have to be symmetrical anymore, but he looks symmetrical. Yeah. There he goes. Yeah, a lot closer. There you go, NRG. Start making some cool rare furs and have them spawn all over the place. Alright, where is he? So yeah, we got the soft point in. Pretty much 100 meters right on. This should just kind of wreck them. Oh, he turned. There we go. Just like that. This is the trophy animal of the story, I assume? Or maybe Wispy or whatever? Because what, Tikamoon had the lion. Aurora Shores, I don't know, did it have one? Oh, it had those two caribou that... one antler each. Owl deer spooking. We gotta figure out a spot to stuff them. So yeah, they did a good job on that one. And the albino one, eh? I think I got bunnies around here. Oh, right, yeah, Matariki with the, yeah. Yeah. You gotta find that one, though. This one was kind of gifted to the Blair. It's like, here, have them right in the open. Anyways. Can't blame them. They kind of want to show off their new fancy reindeer and the new fur. So now everybody's wondering if this is going to be implemented, right? I guess time will tell. There we go. Nice little quartering shot. No trouble at all for that round. 96 meters, 100%. There we go. The developers cheering you on. Have a perfect reindeer. Well, we did do a good job on him. We will taxidermy. Actually, he just comes through as 500, I assume, right? 500.1. He's bugged over 500. Taxidermy.
Lars, you were right about the location. I've got the piebald reindeer.
What? Oh, the piebald. I've got my eye on bigger fish now.
Uh-oh.
Finally, I'll be able to shoot that trash reindeer, and Yannicka will talk to me again.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how it works. Well, let's stuff them. Is this the final mission coming up, or is there more? Like, is there a bunch more, or is this like the final? Where do we stuff these? Like, right here? What do we have? Oh, you haven't done the story, Barry? Or is this just where you are? I'd do this one. Yeah, albino. You're in the same place? Oh, okay. Don't want to spoil it for you then. Spend some money here. There we go. Ta-da! Pretty cool. Oh, no, I'm asking so I know how long to stream for. Like if it's a final mission or if there's a bunch more. Read your to-do list for the day. Okay. Yeah, the piebald. Pretty cool, eh? What do we got? Okay, so, oh, was this supposed to fill out as we were playing the game? Help desperate igloo owner with scammy investor business. Hunt with a lonely girl. Organize a public stargazing event. Prepare a trivia quiz day. Try to have a nice day. Research stages of grief. Monitor the hiking trail for snakes. Find out how much gossip Arturi spread about me before my arrival at 24. Try to have a nice day. Check the predator activity in the Highland region. Try to have a nice day. Oh, okay. It looks like there's a bit more then, because I gotta go off and harvest a gray wolf and a red fox. Okay. Exact same display you did. Great minds think alike, eh? Oh, it's kind of, I guess, was there like another spot for them? Because you kind of see this as soon as you come in, right? So that'd be a cool thing. I guess you put them in here. Maybe. I don't know what time we at. Yeah, I guess we'll hold off there, I suppose. That'd be long enough. I think we'll close it off there. Oh!
Mikhail!
Oh no, excitement.
Yes, Pekka. Is everything all right?
The investor answered. He's willing to support my project.
I thought he was in trouble.
Ah, congratulations. He sounded sketchy, but it looks like I was just being pessimistic.
There's still one condition. I'm going to need the famous reindeer, Will of the Wisp, as a mascot.
Why do you sound so down? It's a great mascot, isn't it?
Yeah, but he wants to use his dead body to decorate the entrance.
Is that Yannicka with you?
Yeah, I came to ask her if she knows where Will of the Wisp moves around in Lintukoto, since she has him painted on her cabin, you know.
It's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Why the hell do you need a dead creature to welcome guests?
It's called taxidermy, Miss Vessa, and it wasn't my idea. I shouldn't have come to ask her.
Oh, okay. So this is just like a mission to carry on, right? I can already tell you where this is going. I don't think she's gonna like me. Like, do we get to taxidermy the reindeer with the antler? I'd say go on. You're reaching the end. Yeah, you would though. I'll probably save it. Just because it's approaching 4 in the morning, or 4 hours, and then it's like approaching 2 a.m. Yeah, I sort of figured that's what it was. Someone said that they got both though. That they were able to get the shotgun and the taxidermy. But I didn't really look into it. Like, is there a third choice, I guess? Someone's gonna dislike me, yeah. You took the shotgun? Oh yeah, see, I'm gonna want the shotgun too. But someone said they got both. Oh wait, the shotgun's in the other, is in her lodge, right? Well, there must be a way where you taxidermy him and get the shotgun, right? Hmm. It'd be hard to turn down the shotgun. Oh, you can have both. So why do people not pick to do both? Or you can't have both, but someone said he did. Okay, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him, see how he did it. But that'll be for another time. Probably tomorrow. Option 3 is both, but you mustn't rest in between. Interesting. Interesting indeed. All right. Yeah, I'll probably just cuz I want both. Greedy. So okay, but we will turn it off there for now. You must have read the options wrong. Oh well, we'll find out maybe tomorrow. if I'm running around at that point. Mario will have to wake up a lot earlier. You'll see, no spoiling. Ah, okay. All right. I suppose it's not the end of the world. I think at this point I'd rather have the shotgun if I had to pick one or two, right? Yeah, I think I'd definitely would rather have the shotgun. Oh well. All right, we'll hit the little tunes again. Maybe I'll find whatever one we're listening to at the start there, because it's a nice little one. Yeah, thanks, Mario. You too. You too, Panamera. Where's my little moose thingy? We'll go to bed. See you later. Hopefully tomorrow I can do the rest. See you, Barry. There's the moose. There he is. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Or morning.